Hello there. Hello. Hello. Welcome, everyone. I can see beautiful names in the chat. Do you think I should come out from behind this grill? Maybe I will, but I put this here just to give pride of place tonight for this beautiful creation. The theme of tonight's show is originals, and this object, machine, contraption, orchestra, arrived from Ruth. I can't thank you enough. I think it's the most brilliant thing. This came in the post as well, can you believe? It's a really beautiful work of art. And it's totally original. I've never seen anything like it. Where you got the idea from, Ruth, I don't know. But not only does it look the most amazing thing, it does actually work. So Marion's just popped in. This is Ruth's handiwork. Isn't it incredible? You can see it says shake, rattle and roll. If I give you a close-up, this is my piano, Bentley piano. And on the top, you can see all the kit, the friends, the little red spot lamp, the peace cat in green, of course. That might be a beer on the end. You just got it all, Ruth. And then, what about this? There's a little handle on the front. And if we turn this handle, the arms start to kind of unpredictably wave about. Isn't that incredible? Talk about something original. There's never ever going to be another one of these in the history of the world and the history of live streaming. That's really a bit Heath Robinson, but I think it's fantastic. We can go back the other way. That is the most beautiful thing. So thank you so much, Ruth, for your originality and for all the support and time and effort you've put in as well. Thanks to all of you for coming tonight. I can see so many names in the chat. So we'll just put this beautiful, I wonder what we should call it. Shake, rattle and roll. Not sure. Oh, it's even got on the side, look, Phil Hogg's live stream number 42, which is quite right. We've been doing this for 42 months now. And I just can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of you lovely people joining as well. So let me just move things around and we'll get going with the music. I might just take off. This is its own music. This stand is making quite a nice sort of zing. Almost like standing on the station waiting for the train that's late and making the railings go. Oh, did you hear a note there as well? That was my guitar playing itself, totally playing itself. So I think we're in for a funny night. I should also give these a pride of place. Some daffodils. It really feels like the beginning of spring here in Newcastle, believe it or not. Well, let's have them up here. Yeah. So, here we go. Who have we got in the house tonight? So many people, but I really appreciate all of you for coming. In before the hour even came round was Hoda, first in. Great to have you, Hoda. And then it was me, and then it was Amanda. Thanks so much. I'll have to have a read of. It's quite extensive. Chat there. Hi everybody, we're happy to join from LA. Yes you are, Amanda. I know, that's so amazing. Only today, is that right? Amanda and Miles are heading back all the way to Michigan today on the train from LA. And if that isn't an epic, wonderful journey, then I don't know what is. So I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I think you've done great on this trip. What other originals do you like to make? Mine's like making music, jokes and poems. You write, Amanda. You both like knitting. That's so nice. Encouraging everyone to just say what they do. Because everyone, even if you try and not be original, you will be original. That's the way it is. I don't know, it's almost like, we spend our adult life trying to be unoriginal, trying to fit in or trying not to stick out too much. But in the end, we can't do that. We're all unique. Then we had Colette. Oh, blocked by YouTube. What have you been doing? You will use your phone, hopefully. Okay, you're in. That's great, Colette in Totnes. Beautiful. Twice 9 hearts. Twice 9 hearts are 18 hearts. Yay, I got it this time. Thank you for coming. Ruth is in. You've heard all about Ruth. Inventor, creator, original. Then there's me saying I'm going to be late by 5 minutes. Sorry about that. There's always too many things to do. Susan G, you're another creator. You're another original. Fabulous to have you here. And from Bonnie, Belgium, it's Bonnie Dythy. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce your wonderful little name, but it's so nice to have you here. Songs from the Rua Room, another beautiful, brilliant live streamer there. Dythy in Belgium. Hi everyone, Clive and I are busy eating a curry I made. You see, you can't stop making things. Yum yum. Jane is here. Howdy from Texas. Maybe Miles and Amanda could just do a bit of a detour on their way home to Michigan. Just pop down to Texas. How far can it be? Oh, is it veggie? I wonder. Yeah, Susan is here from London. Hello to you. It was great to see you last week. And Arlene is here from Berkeley, I think. Somewhere West Coast, USA. Yay. Camellia, saying good morning, which gives us a clue to where you are. In Australia. I've never been to Australia. Great to have you here. Lady Campion, great to have you. Yeah, it was funny, wasn't it? Wonderful singer, Lady C. Marion from Birmingham, great to have you here. How's that lovely piano of yours? Yeah, people appreciating Ruth's work, artwork, invention. What originals do you like to make? Nice. Shruti is here. Hi! Don't worry, a bit late because of dinner. No, I totally appreciate that. I appreciate you being here and being so nice, and support is wonderful from you. Thank you. That's Shruti Jr. to Dassas. Great to have you here. Good luck for today. Oh, yeah, all originals. It feels nice. In a way, less preparation because I don't have to get them right. There is no right or wrong in a way. They're my own music. But at the same time, are they really ready? Well, we'll just have fun, won't we? That's the main thing. Independent, many united. Hi Phil and all. Thanks so much to you. Always glad to catch you as well. I did catch you the other night, in the middle of the night. That's Indy. Oh goodness. D. Weinstein, thank you so much. Do you know that Laura Nero is my favourite singer-songwriter? So that's a massive compliment. I just can't help it. Arlene just came back from a succulents group. Look forward to growing more collections of wonderful, amazing plants that grow so easily in Berkeley, California. That's lovely. That's an original thing to do. Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up. Correct. Or like Peter Pan, we can never grow up. Yeah. That's a better way to be. So, sunny day tomorrow before storms coming. We're so scattered through the world. We have friends from Australia, from West Coast USA, from East Coast, from the middle. Not actually on a train going between the two, but tomorrow there will be. We've got Daithi in Belgium. Plus, a big hello if you're watching and not chatting. That's absolutely fine. Thank you so much for being here. Or perhaps you're watching the replay sometime in the future. Oh, it's Diane from DAS, of course. Lovely. Thanks. And Clive made a gate today. You two. You just can't stop. Great. So I think we are up to date. Thank you very much for coming. Very talented people there. So tonight it's just a little offering of some songs, some music. And please join with me. I don't know if you have any instruments with you, but I'm going to have a couple of sections of just free improvisation. And if you want to join me on those parts or any part of tonight, then that would be amazing and make it extra special. Okay, good. So I think we're going to start. And so this one's cheating a little bit because the words are by Robert Burns. It's not so long since we had Burns Night, and recently I've enjoyed marking Burns Night. I never used to. I'm in Newcastle upon Tyne, so we're not far from the Scottish border. But even so, oh, you've got a tambourine, Diane. That's brilliant. Excellent. I have one of those too, and a few other things, but that's going to come in really useful. So Burns Night was not very long ago, and I learned this song, or I kind of came across this poem by Burns. Matty and Jonathan sounds great. So Matty and Jonathan are in the house. I missed the message, but hello to you too, somewhere in Germany, and I'm going to join you there on Friday. So this beautiful poem by Burns, full of nature as he is wont to do, but it did have a melody, but I wasn't quite so convinced by the melody. It just sounded a little bit it's lovely, but it's he didn't write it. It's been sort of put to it. Possibly it's like a hymn tune. It just felt a little bit foursquare for what I was in the mood for. So I think this is an original melody, though the other thing about being original, you actually never are truly, because everything comes from somewhere. Every song you've heard, every poem you've read or TV show you've watched, every face you've looked at, it all kind of mixes up, and that's what comes out. So whether it's original maybe doesn't really matter, but anyway, this is how it came out. So the name of the poem is Flow Gently, Sweet Afton. And Michael's here too. Brilliant. Right next to Lady Campion. So that is so nice to have you friends from the States. Yeah. But Lady Campion, you're totally original, and your voice is just beautiful. And so when you sing a song, you make it your own, and it becomes original. So don't worry. So here we go. Flow Gently, Sweet Afton. Flow gently, sweet Afton, among thy green braes. Flow gently, I'll sing thee a song in thy praise. My Mary's asleep by thy murmuring stream. Flow gently, sweet Afton, disturb not her dream. Thou stock dove, whose echo resounds through the glen, ye wild whistling blackbirds in yon thorny den, thou green-crested lapwing, thy screaming forbear. I charge you, disturb not my slumbering fair. How pleasant thy banks and green valleys below, where wild in the woodlands the primroses blow. There oft as mild evening sweeps over the lea, the sweet-scented bark shades my Mary and me. Though thy crystal streams, Afton, how lovely they glide, and wind by the cot where my Mary resides. How wanton thy waters her snowy feet lave, as gathering sweet flowrets she stems thy clear wave. So flow gently, sweet Afton, among thy green braes. Flow gently, sweet river, the theme of my lays. My Mary's asleep by thy murmuring stream. So flow gently, sweet Afton, disturb not her dream. Something like that. And I guess in all this work that we do, all of this music, it's really a massive thank you to everyone who's kind of brought us here. So Robert Burns, what a genius. Incredible that the songs, the poems sound so fresh when they were written in like the 1700s, and they're like a song written yesterday. Cool. The chat's... Oh, Helen, it's so nice to see you. Thanks so much for coming. Wow, that's really lovely. It was very nice to meet you. It was a sad reason for meeting up last week, but it was so nice to see you here in Newcastle. Helen, thank you for joining us tonight. Cool. Yeah, everybody. So, next is actually the same kind of thing for the next one. It's a poem that I found. As far as I know, it's never been set to music. It's called Logs for Sale. One source said that it comes from Dartmoor, so it may do near Totnes, where I sometimes live. So it's quite a fun poem. It tells you all you need to know if you want to buy or sell some logs. Some are better than others. So there's lots of wisdom in this song. So again, I wrote the melody to this one. Samantha. Oak logs will warm you well, that are old and dry. Logs of pine will sweetly smell, but the sparks will fly. Birch logs will burn too fast, chestnuts scarce at all. Hawthorn logs are good to last, cut them in the fall. Holly logs will burn like wax, you may burn them green. Elm logs like to smouldering flax, no flame to be seen. Beech logs for winter time, yew logs as well. Green elder logs, it is a crime for anyone to sell. Pear logs and apple logs, they will scent your room. Cherry logs across the dogs smell like flower of broom. Ash logs smooth and grey, burn them green or old. Buy up all that come your way, worth their weight in gold. Worth their weight in gold. Worth their weight in gold. Hey, so nice of you. Thank you. I don't know how you're doing that. You're making hearts fly up the side of the screen. That is really beautiful. Cool. Thank you very much. So I hope everyone is feeling like spring is coming on. Daffodils are starting to come out. Yeah, it's a good shopping list, isn't it? The woodcutter's shopping list. Great. So, yeah, let's go on. So, in case you didn't know, I'm sat at a piano here. I did play it before, didn't I? Indy, love that, Phil. Do you have the log song as a standalone video? No, but that would be good. I think, I would like to make some videos. I do like recording videos out in the world, like at some lake or mountain or airport or bus stop. So I have done a bit of that, but it'd be really nice to maybe highlight some songs, especially if I'm finally getting around to writing some more original songs. So it's a really nice idea, Indy. Thank you, but not so much right now. Great. Okay. So this one I wrote a little while ago now. It's called The Song Is the Thing. And I wanted to write, just as we all know, that songs connect us so well, so without any kind of forcing, just a very natural way to connect, to express, and to feel connected and understood, even if the song happens to be in a different language, which was what happened here. So I heard a fado singer, a Portuguese fado singer, this amazing, very passionate, but kind of still quite kind of enclosed kind of singing. And actually it was in a kind of cave-like venue. And it really struck me that it was so powerful, but I didn't understand the words. So it became this song called The Song Is the Thing. Okay, I'll do that, Indy. The song is the thing, let people sing for joy, for sorrow, for connection, something to pass on, something to learn, something to share. Let it ring, let us sing. fado singer, deep in thought and time. In a cave of stones, walls that have heard it all, singing of life, its ups and downs. You can hear the heartbeat in us, echoing the sound. The song is the thing, let people sing for joy, for sorrow, for connection, something to pass on, something to learn, something to share. Let it ring, let us sing. I was trying to suddenly realize the mirror was showing nothing at all. I tried to adjust it, but let's see if I can do better than that. Where are you? Needs to come. That's it. Something like that. Just to give you the idea that I'm doing something with my hands here. Ah, nice. Thanks, Camellia. So, I think I'm going to pour myself tonight's beer of the night is Camden Pale Ale. Quite a kind of common beer, but it's nice one, I think. I don't know what Matty thinks, but it's okay. Oh yeah, you can't do. Can you do the? I went to clap like on Zoom. Oh. Oh, those hearts are going up again. How beautiful. So did it, I'll just show this one more time. This is the thing definitely made with love, I think, from Ruth to fit tonight's theme of originals. What is it, I hear you ask? I don't think even Ruth will be able to say, but it's certainly original. It's a kind of gadget. Paper engineering. It's quite solid. It came in the post like this, completely undamaged. Well done, Royal Mail. And there's a handle here. If we turn this, it's a bit like a starting handle. Oh, I can hear something. It's starting to shake. It's starting to heat up. There's smoke starting to come out. And we're going to turn the starting handle. What's going to happen? Whoa. Forwards and backwards. Isn't that the most incredible original machine? Shake, rattle and roll. It's an automaton. That's the word I'm looking for, finally. Thank you, Ruth. Yeah, it totally is. Yeah. Well, it's one of the best. Yeah. So, we'll put it where we can see it. So, Matty earns brain pick. Oh, can I pick your brains? Oh, I bet it's a nice one though. Mouth opener. So, let us go. Okay, so this is a fun song written for like an online class with music session with young people. I'm always very inspired by Japan and going to Japan, and there's lots of amazing things there. It's a different world. It's people are so nice. It's special, and one of the things that is very enjoyable is the train network, the amazing trains in Japan. Not just the bullet trains, but they of course are like the pinnacle, and they're really as amazing as you dream they might be. So this is called Shinkansen Blues, and I thought, for fun, I do it tonight. Okay, I'm playing it C minor, and might be a good one if you've got something that makes a kind of train rhythm sound. I'm not sure what we've got. A little bit quicker. It's a little bit better than LNER. I came up on LNER to Newcastle yesterday. This is for Halo. It's not the song. I have to say it wasn't very good because it was packed. I had to stand from Peterborough to York. But in Japan, well, it must happen even there sometimes. You can't be helped. So here we go, Shinkansen Blues. Fantastic, Diane. Yuka, you know. We're going on a train. It's not your average wagon. You too, twice 9 hearts. Eating up the miles like a very hungry dragon. Safely in your seat. Feel the acceleration. If you like speed, accept the invitation. Oh no, Shizuka, just in the room now. Wow, great timing. But was your Shinkansen, was your bullet train late? Never happens. In just a little while, we'll be in Kyoto. Mount Fuji on the right. Get ready for the photo. Look at the display. 3 kilometers, 320. Some might say 220 is plenty. But we're on the bullet train. They are built for speed. On a special track, they've got everything you need. We're on a bullet train. It's not your average wagon. Eating up the miles like a very hungry dragon. Instrumental. That was Ladybird. In just a little while, we'll be in Osaka. Going so fast, we might end up in Oaxaca. Over streets and fields, time and tide wait for no man. The line runs straight like an unraveled ramen. on the bullet train. It's not your average wagon, eating up the miles like a very hungry dragon. Eating up the miles like a very hungry dragon. Eating up the miles like a very hungry dragon. Oh, thank you for joining in the fun. Clive should be here to... One person's mistiming is another person's original genius. Thank you very much, Clive, for that. Very nice. So, I think... Okay, this is another one from Travels. That's so nice. You like that one? Yeah. That's a new line, Susan. Yeah, I changed it. I thought I can get a reference to ramen in here. Can you imagine it? It's like a stretched out. Yeah. Oh, you liked it too, Dipey. Yeah, watch out, Miles. Eating up the miles. Very, very nice. Okay, let's try this one. This is called To the Rim. And this one was inspired by a trip to Scotland. Not quite so far as going to Japan, but in a way, equally different part of the UK that I don't know, before I'd been there, I couldn't imagine it. It feels so far from like a London I was living in at the time, and you know, out to the Western Isles, beyond the Scottish mainland, beyond even Isle of Skye, to the Western Isles, Harris and Lewis. Very, very beautiful, special places. And the journey across by ferry, if you hit it right and you have a kind of clear evening crossing, as I did, never forget it. I never forget it. So this was written kind of inspired by that. And the feeling of going to the very edge, almost you can see these silhouetted mountains on the horizon, and you feel like that's as far as you can go. That's the edge. So this is in this book. Yeah. Okay, thanks for waiting. Oh, thank you, Michael. So glad you caught of it. I'm so glad, really. Thanks. Michael's got a great live stream set up. Check him out. Michael songs 2-3 times a week. All original. You're my inspiration. So To the Rim, I'm going to play in D. If you have a tuned instrument, give me some D major. Will fit really nicely. Misty mountains on the horizon. The sea is so smooth as we go out on a limb into the light, leaving the world as we know it. Feeling like I'm heading to the rim. Perfect timing, the silver light, praise and glory resounding like an evening hymn. You can see the curve of the earth, see the edges of heaven as you make your way across to the rim. Suspended, upended, moving yet motionless, Time seems irrelevant, savoring every element. Sorry, we've gone up to E flat now. Suddenly you cross the line between knowing and unknowing. The sea becomes the land the sea. And all the dreaming focuses on a glistening little harbour, opening its arms to let you in. Heading out to the rim on a silver sea. Heading out to the rim on a silver sea. Thank you very much for listening so beautifully. I felt really you were really listening, and thank you for that. And I just happened to find an ocean drum at my feet, so just put that in as well. Very nice. So yeah, I do feel a little bit, well, it's a nice feeling, but we have a lot of talented musicians, artists, makers in the chat and watching, I'm sure, as well. So yeah, I want to hear you now, really. I want to say, okay, your turn now. But maybe if you're joining in with me, then that feels fine. Okay, so I think let's try, so just step outside of the originals theme for a moment, because I found out that today is the 27th of February. It's the birthday of Marian Anderson. So I didn't know who Marian Anderson was until fairly recently when I listened to a song. The song is by Utah Phillips and Ani DeFranco, and it's from a fabulous album called The Past Didn't Go Anywhere, and it's one of my favorite albums. I'd say it's one of my top 10 albums. I don't listen to it so often, but I do come back to it, and every time, hey, thanks, oh Jonathan, that's really fab. I'm happy you're enjoying it. Jonathan and Matty, fabulous musicians. I'm looking forward to hearing you and maybe playing together a little bit this weekend as well. Where was I? Marian Anderson. There's a track on this album by Utah Phillips and Ani DeFranco. The track is actually called Korea, and it tells a little bit about Utah Phillips' experience during the Korean War. It's quite a hard-hitting record altogether. It's kind of spoken word, with Ani DeFranco giving the supporting music, if you like. And over the course of the song, he mentions the singer, the American soprano Marian Anderson. And so I kind of thought, I don't know, I could just tell that it was somebody it would be good if I knew a bit more about. So looking Marian Anderson up, she was a incredible, talented black American opera singer. She was born in 1897 on the 27th of February, this day, and she lived all the way through till 1993. She was 96 years old. and had a very, very interesting and powerful life, dealing with all the segregation and discrimination of being a black singer, perhaps particularly in a classical setting as an opera singer. But she sang. Definitely look up her Wikipedia entry. But she sang. She was part of the civil rights movement and a really inspirational figure. So her birthday is today, and I realized that in choir we sing a song, or we kind of ask permission to sing a song called "Oh Freedom" that Marian Anderson was famous for singing. So I just thought maybe it would be a nice thing in celebration of Marian Anderson, and to have something we can all sing together, to sing a little bit of "Oh Freedom" in the key of C. Very interesting, because the American perspective is going to be different. Arlene says, for us Americans, we have a powerful image of Marian Anderson singing the US Capitol. Yeah. I think I read about that. Amazing. All right then. So shall we, in kind of solidarity, shall we have a go at "Oh Freedom"? Okay. And the nice thing about "Oh Freedom" is, after the first verse, we can suggest what other words we want to say, or think about, or celebrate, or aim for. So you'll get it. 2, 3, 4. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave, you'll be buried in my grave, going home to my beloved and be free. Let's do that again. I made some mistakes. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave, going home to my beloved and be free. Lovely. Hello, Shimako. They'll be singing. They'll be singing. They'll be singing over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave, going home to my beloved and be free. Oh, you're singing along, that's so great. And we're in the key of C if you want to add an instrument. What shall we sing next? How about There'll Be Dancing? There'll be dancing. There'll be dancing over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave, going home, I'm beloved, I'll be free. That was a ladybird dancing. fighting then. No more fighting. No more fighting. No more fighting over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave, going home to my beloved and be free. Thanks for all the comments, information, suggestions. There's some really nice ones. Oh, I really like this one, Ruth. They'll be whistling. They'll be whistling. We'll be whistling over me. Get ready, whistlers. Feasting, there'll be feasting. Thanks, Miles. There'll be feasting. There'll be feasting over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave, going home to my beloved and be free. Love the whistling, Indy. Banjo playing, maybe that's a step too far. It needs fixing. One more time. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave, going home to my beloved and be free. Oh, thanks so much for giving me all that information. Yeah, I need to do a bit more research beyond just the Wikipedia article, but it's a start. Great stuff, great stuff. Cricket, Arlene, Susan giving us lots of information. Thanks. There will be instrument repair. Very good. Love that. Oh, you're all so nice. Okay, so let's have a go at this one. So this is I don't know. This came out of just saying to this is a song to myself, just to remember to be kind, really, because anyone can forget, anyone can get caught up in stuff and say things that you could have said it better. Sense of humor is always good, and kindness. So this song is called Say It With Love, and it's got a little chorus actually. So please help me with it if you would. Okay. There will be a ladybug free to swim the goldfish. Yeah, no barriers. Oh, so nice. Helen and Lady C and Ruth, thanks for your applause and hearts. Amazing. Yeah, that's incredible, isn't it? 55. It's not ancient history. Okay, Say It With Love. So the chorus goes, you can make your words fall like petals, like blessings from above. Whatever it is that you've got to say, you can say it with love. So that goes something like this. We're going in E flat. Goes like this. You can make your words fall like petals, like blessings from above. Whatever it is you've got to say it with love. That's it. Now words can be like daggers, they can cut you more than a knife. Words have more power than you'll ever know, so make sure they don't injure a life. Maybe someone spoke harshly, they barked or they growled or they snapped. Could be a sign that they're worried too. Try not to snap back. So when someone comes in with eyes blazing, like they're looking for a fight, a kind word can be so disarming, and a smile can make it alright. You may never know the effects of your words on the day of someone, so just try to be an encouragement in the hope that they'll pass it on. If you're feeling clever and witty, some smart words come into your mind, pay attention to your intervention, to remember to always be kind. If someone in front is in the way, there's no need to heckle and shove. Whatever it is that you've got to say it with love. When someone comes in with eyes blazing, like they're looking for a fight, a kind word can be so disarming, and a smile can make it alright. You may never know the effects of your words on the life of someone, so just try to be an encouragement in the hope that they'll pass it on. Shall we try that kind of chorus again? You can make your words fall like petals, like blessings from above. Whatever it is that you've got to say, you can say it with love. Yeah, thanks so much. There's 2 more verses. Yeah, which ones? Hang on. Little pause. Now I may have an opinion on that. May not be my cup of tea. Whatever it is that I've got to say, how I say it is all down to me. When you have to stand up for something, a principle or a right, there's no weakness, only strength, standing up with love. When someone comes in with eyes blazing, like they're looking for a fight, a kind kind word can be so disarming, and a smile can make it alright. You may never know the effects of our words on the life of someone, so just try to be an encouragement in the hope that they'll pass it on. You can make your words fall like petals, like blessings from above. Whatever it is that you've got to say, say it with love. Whatever it is that you've got to say, you can say it with love. Yep, song to myself. But thanks for enjoying, everyone. That's so lovely. So, what an encouragement you all are. Thanks. Yeah, really, everyone in this room. You know, we have to encourage each other. It's not always easy. Yeah, get this song stuck in our heads. It's not quite as kind of stick in your head as Rainbow Connection at DAS yesterday. I couldn't get it out of my head for the whole rest of the day. You were probably the same if you were in DAS, the Daily Antidote of Song, which I should flag up. It's a song swap group. It meets at 5 p.m. every single day, 7 days a week. 5 p.m. in the UK, it's 12 noon in Eastern USA. People join from all over the world, and it's a great thing. We learn a lot and learn lots of new songs. It lasts about 30 minutes every day. Daily Antidote of Song. Yesterday the song was The Rainbow Connection. If we talk about a song, a catchy song. Hey, lovely. Okay, that's the lovely. Ernst, aka Matty, is saying, let's do it on Friday. That'll be cool. Thank you. All right then. So getting towards the endish. So let's have a go at this song. This is another song from Travels. So I was in, I think it was Asia. It was probably Thailand. This is what happened. I went into a temple, a sort of hidden temple in a kind of street of ordinary buildings, but then suddenly you went through this passageway and came out in what felt like a very ancient temple. And one of the reasons that it felt so ancient was there was a lot of incense smoke, a lot of incense coils being burned. So the atmosphere was really heady and strong and kind of misty, mysterious and a bit foggy because of all this smoke. Anyway, it felt very like rarefied and silent and maybe solemn, and perhaps like, oh, am I really supposed to come in here as a visitor? Am I allowed to just walk in? But it was completely that kind of silence was completely broken in a nice way by a little boy who was running around the temple, but not like at random. It kind of transpired that he lives there, and whether he's like training to be a monk or whether his father is a monk maybe, or for some reason that was his home. He was growing up living in a temple, and I just loved the mix of the very formal but actually underneath real life and a child's life. So this is called Temple Child. I wrote this on a nylon guitar, and I'm not quite sure if it transfers to this one, but we'll give it a go. what will we find there? Up inside this temple to a world of perfect grace. Growing up surrounded by the smell of ages, cramming out the candles, turning dusty pages, mystery and oranges around the Buddha's throne. New morn, new morn, what will we find there? And then you're gone, vanished without a trace, appearing moments later in the least expected place, a shaft of sunlight gliding over your sweet face. Will you always live here? What happens when you're older? When the world gets bigger and the air a little colder? What a strange and mysterious upbringing. And in the end, although we find that everybody is alone, this temple child gives us a feeling we belong. New dawn, dum dum dum. Something like that. Yeah, it was a bit different, a bit slower. I kind of meant to do it faster, but I was even trying doing it with a metronome. This very metronome. I didn't want it to drag. I just thought maybe it'll work, even though it's kind of a thoughtful song. Thank you, Lady C. But it doesn't need to be slow. It could maybe move on a bit more, but it didn't today. So thank you so much. I think it's 9:15 in the UK, so thanks so much. It's felt nice and relaxed today. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks everybody. It's been a real pleasure and encouragement to trot out the original songs. I know it's a special thing, it is. So thanks for your indulgence and your support. It would, wouldn't it? It would have had a different feel, yeah, thanks. Okay, I quite enjoyed the last live stream. I read a lyric by Paul Simon, separate from it's a standalone thing, almost like a poem. So I just, tonight's been all about originals. You're all originals. Everybody is an original, says the automaton. Shake, rattle, and roll. It even makes a sound. What does that sound remind you of? I don't know if you can hear it, but for me, it's exactly like the sound of the record, the vinyl record, when it reaches the end and it's just going round. Cool. Really, thanks everybody. I'm very encouraged by you all. By the way, I would. Indy's got a lovely, amazing, all-encompassing live stream. Goes out quite regularly. Songs from the Rua Room. That has been a delight, Daithi, over the last few weeks since I discovered you. Really, really a pleasure. That's Monday nights. Yeah. Okay, so I was going to read a lyric, wasn't I? So it's probably not in the Paul Simon League, but I had it in my head. There's a lyric in a song about being an original. And the song is actually Firework by Katy Perry. And the lyric, which I think is worth reading because it's a good one, says, it's the beginning of verse 2 actually. You don't have to feel like a waste of space. You're an original, cannot be replaced. If you only knew what the future holds, after a hurricane comes a rainbow. Maybe the reason why all the doors are closed, so you could open one that leads you to the perfect road. Like a lightning bolt, your heart will glow, and when it's time, you'll know. It's pretty good, isn't it? So, originals. I think I'm going to go out with this one. It's called Rainbringer, which is me. So don't invite me to your outdoor party if you don't want to be heading for the indoors. But there's some good things about being a rainbringer as well. And if I can find... Now this one is just like on a scrap of paper, which is such a bad idea. I don't think I can remember it either. Oh dear. We've talked about everything in the room, haven't we? The beautiful daffodils. Thanks to my sister for gathering them. Next month, haven't decided the theme, but it is St. Patrick's Day in the middle of March, so maybe there'll be a connection. Maybe green, something green. What do you think, Dithey? But we'll keep you posted on that. So please come back. It's been really brilliant to have some time with you. And I hope we're going to be able to finish with this song. If in doubt, look on the floor. See what I mean? Not professional. Okay. I am a rain bringer, but I'm not a gloom bringer. I'm trying to get in tune with you. Wanna keep your spirits high. If there's something I can do for you, with a piano and a room for you, wanna go up to the moon with you. We can do it if we try. Some people might say this is you, this is your time of year. You have to get used to that heavy cloud. But I don't like to think that it always has to be sunny. We can make our own light here on the ground. They say that I'm a rain bringer. I want to be a joy bringer. I want to be a choir singer. I want to be a bell ringer. I want to be a bird winger. I want to be a safekeeper, not only a rain bringer. With some help from all of you here. And anyway, we need the rain. but I'm not a gloom bringer. I'm trying to get in tune with you. We can do it if we try. Thanks very, very much, everyone. We finished on a C major. I was going to leave it hanging on the G, and then something happened and we finished on the C. But I think I really want to go back and leave it hanging on the G. Or how about on the F? Because I don't want it to feel like it's the end. I want it to feel like we're only just beginning and we're going to go out and be original out in the world. Okay, thanks so much, everybody. Thank you for Amanda for being the person with the wrench and keep it all buzzing nicely in the chat. It's been so lovely. And I will... Misha, it looks like a Russian script. That is amazing. Hello, welcome to you. Happy you could join us. Helan also. Oh, great stuff. So I'm very much looking forward to watching through when I have chance and reading all the chat properly. Apologies if I missed somebody. It always happens that I just don't catch a name. But you're all very much appreciated, and it's been lovely to spend the time with you. Yeah, thanks everyone. So we'll see you next month. Keep an eye on the channel. There is something called the community page on the YouTube channel. It's kind of the secret page that not everybody knows about. But if you look, for instance, on my channel, there's different headings: home, video, live, things. And the last one is community. And I'm putting a few bits and pieces up there kind of between streams. Just some things might be of interest. Or you can drop me a message and say hello there too. Lovely to see you all. Thanks so much. Thanks for your kindness. Take care. We'll see you soon.